You've probably heard that nuts are a healthy snack. But what if I told you that some of them could actually be harming your health, especially as you get older? That's right. Not all nuts are created equal. In fact, some are power-packed superfoods that can boost your heart, brain, and bones, while others can quietly sabotage your health with hidden sugars, unhealthy fats, or even toxins. In today's video, we're uncovering the truth. The 4 best nuts every senior should eat, and 4 you should avoid like the plague. You won't believe which ones made the list. In today's video, we're diving deep into something that might surprise you: nuts. They're often praised as one of the healthiest snacks out there, especially for people looking to eat clean and age well. But here's the truth. While some nuts are loaded with brain-boosting fats, heart-protective nutrients, and essential minerals for bone and joint health, others can quietly work against you, especially if you're over 60. High sodium, hidden sugars, unhealthy fats, and even natural compounds that may not sit well with aging kidneys or digestion, they're all things to watch out for. So stay tuned, because I'm breaking down the 4 best nuts every senior should be eating regularly, and 4 you might want to avoid, or at least rethink. Trust me, this is information that could make a real difference in your daily diet and long-term wellness. And if you're passionate about staying healthy, happy, and informed as you age, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join our community here, Fit Boost. We share simple, science-backed wellness tips to help you live your best life, one small change at a time. As we age, our bodies begin to speak to us in new ways. Maybe your joints ache a little more than they used to, or your digestion isn't quite as smooth. You might be noticing changes in energy, memory, or how certain foods make you feel. And that's completely normal. Our bodies are evolving, and so are our nutritional needs. The truth is, the foods that once worked perfectly in our 30s or 40s may not serve us as well in our 60s, 70s, and beyond. We need more of the good stuff, nutrients that support brain health, heart function, bone strength, and balanced blood sugar, and less of the hidden ingredients that quietly chip away at our well-being. That's why today's topic is so important. Nuts are often seen as a quick, healthy snack, and in many cases they are. But not all nuts are created equal. Some are packed with life-enhancing nutrients that can help us age with strength and grace. Others, though, come with hidden risks: too much sodium, unhealthy oils, even compounds that can interfere with how our body functions as it gets older. So in this video, I want to help you make smart, informed choices by showing you 4 of the best nuts to add to your diet, and 4 you may want to avoid, because sometimes it's the small changes that make the biggest difference. Here's the thing. As we get older, our bodies need a little extra care in areas we might not have thought twice about before. Our metabolism slows down, meaning we burn fewer calories, so every bite really counts. Our hearts need more support from heart-healthy fats to manage blood pressure and cholesterol levels. Joints can become stiff or inflamed, so foods with anti-inflammatory properties become essential. And let's not forget digestion. Our gut doesn't process food as efficiently as it once did, making fiber, healthy fats, and gentle nutrients more important than ever. That's why choosing the right kinds of nuts, packed with the right kinds of nutrients, can be a game changer for aging gracefully and staying energized, mobile, and mentally sharp. This video is more than just a list of nuts. It's a friendly, practical guide to help you take small but powerful steps toward better health, starting today. If you've ever felt confused about what's actually healthy, or unsure if certain foods are still right for you as you get older, you're not alone. Nutrition isn't one size fits all, and as our bodies change with age, so do our nutritional needs. That's exactly why we're talking about this, and because the right food choices can be one of the most effective tools for staying energized, independent, and thriving as the years go by. Whether you're looking to keep your heart strong, improve your memory and focus, maintain healthy joints, support digestion, or simply feel more vibrant and alive, the foods you eat play a huge role. And nuts, believe it or not, can either support or sabotage those goals depending on the type you choose. This video is here to simplify all of that for you. You won't need a science degree to understand what we're talking about. Just a few helpful facts, some smart tips, and a willingness to make a few easy swaps in your daily routine. First off, they're a great source of plant-based protein and dietary fiber. This combination helps you feel full and satisfied for longer, which is especially helpful if you're trying to manage your weight, avoid constant snacking, or keep your energy levels steady throughout the day. But pistachios bring even more to the table, especially when it comes to vision. They're one of the few nuts that contain lutein and zeaxanthin, two powerful antioxidants that are essential for maintaining eye health as we age. These nutrients help protect the eyes from damage caused by blue light and oxidative stress, both of which contribute to age-related macular degeneration and other vision problems. If you're starting to notice small changes in your vision, or just want to protect your eyesight long-term, pistachios can offer a simple nutritional boost. Another major perk: pistachios are known to support healthy blood sugar levels, thanks to their low glycemic index and balanced mix of protein, healthy fats, and fiber. This makes them an ideal snack for anyone looking to prevent spikes and crashes in blood sugar, something especially important for seniors, managing diabetes, or insulin resistance. And here's a smart tip: choose pistachios in the shell and go for the unsalted version. Why? Cracking them open slows down how quickly you eat them, which naturally helps with portion control. You'll enjoy your snack more mindfully, and you'll be less likely to overdo it. A small handful goes a long way, offering steady energy, better focus, and long-lasting fullness. So, if you're looking for a snack that keeps you going and supports your eyes and blood sugar along the way, pistachios are a delicious and smart choice. Last, but definitely not least, let's talk about Brazil nuts, a rich, creamy nut that packs an impressive nutritional punch. But with one important caution: moderation is key. Brazil nuts are one of the most concentrated natural sources of selenium, a trace mineral that plays a vital role in thyroid function, metabolism, and immune health. For seniors especially, maintaining a healthy thyroid is crucial. It helps regulate energy levels, mood, weight, and even body temperature. A sluggish thyroid can leave you feeling tired, foggy, or even a little down, so supporting it with the right nutrients is essential. Selenium also helps reduce inflammation and supports your body's natural defenses, making it a strong ally for your immune system. But here's the unique part about Brazil nuts. Because they're so rich in selenium, you only need a tiny amount to get the full benefit. Just 1 to 2 nuts a day can provide your entire daily requirement. That makes them an easy, no-fuss addition to your routine, especially for those who don't want to take a separate supplement. But this is also where the caution comes in. Because selenium is so potent, having too many Brazil nuts can lead to selenium toxicity, which may cause symptoms like nausea, hair loss, brittle nails, or fatigue over time. That's why it's so important to enjoy them in small amounts. Think of Brazil nuts like a supplement in food form. Powerful, but only in small doses. For best results, store them in the fridge or freezer to keep them fresh, and enjoy just 1 or 2 as a daily nutritious bite, alongside your other healthy snacks. They're a great example of how sometimes less really is more, and how just a couple of bites can support your thyroid, your energy, and your overall health. Now, let's shift gears. Not all nuts are your friend. In fact, some of the most popular ones could quietly be working against your health, especially as you age. And you might be eating them every day without even realizing the risks. So let's walk through the 4 nuts you may want to avoid or limit, and the surprising reasons why. Let's start this list with a nut that looks innocent, even luxurious, but may not be doing your health any favors: macadamia nuts. Sure, they're rich, creamy, and delicious, often marketed as a premium nut. But don't let their fancy reputation fool you. In other words, macadamias deliver richness and taste, but they fall short when it comes to overall nutritional value. They're more of an indulgent treat than a health-boosting food, And let's not forget how they're often packaged, roasted in oils or covered in sugary glazes and sold in shiny snack bags. These added ingredients can compound the problem, increasing your intake of unhealthy fats, sugars, and sodium, all of which can negatively impact heart health and blood pressure. So, what's the bottom line? If you're looking for the best nutritional bang for your bite, macadamia nuts simply don't make the cut. It's okay to enjoy them occasionally, but they shouldn't be your go-to. When in doubt, reach for a handful of almonds or walnuts instead. They offer far more in terms of heart, brain, and bone support. Remember, not all nuts are created equal, and in the case of macadamias, the price you pay in nutrition just isn't worth the flavor. Before we wrap up, let's talk about how to make the most of the healthy nuts we covered and avoid the common pitfalls. If you're not a fan of eating whole nuts, nut butters can be a great alternative. Just be sure to choose unsweetened, natural versions with minimal ingredients. Look for almond butter, walnut butter, or even pistachio butter that contains only the nut itself, and maybe a pinch of salt. These spreads can be delicious on whole grain toast, stirred into oatmeal, or blended into a smoothie. That said, portion control is key. Nuts are calorie dense, so even the healthiest varieties should be enjoyed in moderation. About a small handful 1 ounce per day is usually enough. Overeating even the good nuts can lead to weight gain or digestive issues over time. And most importantly, before making any major changes to your diet, especially if you have underlying conditions like diabetes, kidney concerns, or heart disease, it's always smart to talk to your doctor or a registered dietitian. They can help you personalize your choices and make sure the foods you're adding actually support your unique health needs. With the right approach, nuts can be a powerful part of your wellness journey, but only when used wisely and intentionally. So there you have it. 4 powerful nuts every senior should be eating, and 4 you might want to avoid or limit. From brain-boosting walnuts and heart-loving almonds, to energy-enhancing pistachios and thyroid-supporting Brazil nuts, these superfoods can truly support your health when used wisely. But steer clear of macadamias, overly salted or candied nuts, peanuts, and too many cashews. Your body will thank you. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which of these nuts surprised you the most? Did you learn something new today? And what's your go-to healthy snack? Let's keep the conversation going in the comments. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and share it with a friend or loved one who needs a little nutty wisdom in their life. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one, right here on Fit Boost.